Carter didn't have an answer back then, but modern forensic and medical technologies have uncovered details that provide clues as to what may have plagued King Tut before his death. A fractured lower leg and congenital deformities associated with inbreeding that was common among Egyptian royalty. Many researchers, academics and amateur Egyptologists have come up.
I showed you this clip last month related to the listening fill in the blanks, how people are struggling with their spellings and indirectly or directly they are losing the points. So I'm quite sure that many of you are in the same situation, and spelling becomes very crucial in getting valuable points for your listening as well as for your writing. So in this video, as usual, I have come up with the 40 most repeated words that have been coming in the listening fill in the blanks and write from dictation. So this is a must have and must learn for you before you take the exam. You can see from the previous spelling videos comments, many people have got exactly the same words that we have shown, and if you are prepared for it, then you are one step closer. So watch it till the end. Hey everyone, this is Anurag here from Edutrainex PTE. I hope you all are doing great. Every single month we make this video and we have a dedicated playlist for it, and there is a huge evidence that you can see from the comments, the students, the subscribers, that they are getting the same words in the exam, and it is helping them a lot to succeed and get higher scores in listening and writing both. And if you are wondering where I can get the complete spelling list, then we do offer two types of memberships. YouTube Priority will give you the prediction file which has all the latest repeated questions, whereas if you choose VIP, it will give you the spelling list, much more than what we are discussing in this video, the vocabulary list which is dedicated for the reading, both fill in the blanks questions. You get the latest templates working and tested by our students and us, and also you get exclusive access to some videos as well as prediction files also you will get. So if that helps you, if not, if you are still struggling in your PT exam, then please WhatsApp us and join our live classes, paid live classes. We'll provide you unlimited classes with multiple benefits all under one cost. So like and subscribe, and let's start watching the 40 most repeated spelling words that are important for your listening section, especially listening fill in the blanks and write from dictation. So be ready with your pen and paper, and then I will start dictating you words one by one, for now 1 to 10, and then if you want to write it down, or you can write it in the comments straight away, see how many you know. If you don't know, then you must know it before you take the exam. So the first one is radically. Radically. It derives from radical, radically. It's an adverb. The second one again is an adverb, externally. Again, the root word is external and adverb form is externally. The third one is measured. How you measure something in the past tense, measured. The fourth one is marine. Some people mispronounce it as marine, but it's actually marine. Marine relates to the sea life. The fifth one is very important for your exam, microphones. Microphones. Did you listen to the S sound in the end? You have to listen very closely. The sixth number is collection. Collection of something, like a collection of spellings. The seventh one is curiously. Curious again is the root word. Curiously is in the adverb form, meaning the same but describing something else. Curious means eager, excited. The eighth one is coping. Not copying, coping. The ninth one is not very difficult, it's a common word, expectation. Expectation. Expect is the root word, expectation is in the noun form. And the last one for this case in this list is categorically. Categorically. Okay, again the root word is category, and you change it to different forms like categorize, categorically. This one is again adverb. So a lot of adverbs coming in this particular month. Now I hope that you might have noted it down. It's time to check the answers and how you get the spellings even if you don't know the words. First one was Radical, if you know the spelling of radical, it's a double ly, double ly. Radically, externally also double ly, category also double ly. So the words ending with l already, if you are converting it into adverb form, there will be double l's most of the times. External, external, if you know external, and ly, externally. Measured, if you know the spelling of measure, just put a d here, because in the past tense, words ending with e, you don't put another ed, you just put a d there. This one was marine, not marine, marine, R-I-N-E, marine. And microphones, it's a very common word. If you know mic, row, and phones, just like the normal phones. And it was having an S sound in the end, so be careful whenever you are listening to these kind of words. If there is a plural sound, if you miss S, then you will lose the complete point. So listen closely. Collection with a double L, collection in the noun form, collect is the verb form, collection is the noun form, collectively is in the adverb form, collective is the adjective form. See, same root word, so many words are sprouting out of it. The next one is curiously. The root word is curious and it becomes us. This is a very common pattern for adjective words ending with us, like famous, call us, curious. And then you convert it into adverb form by adding ly, curiously. The eighth one was a little tricky if you were not listening properly. It was not copying, it was coping. Coping mechanism, how you negate the effects of something. How are you coping with something? Expectation, this was a simple word, expectation. Expect is the root word, expectation is in the noun form. Cat, a, gor, ik, alley, categorically. Category, if I put a y here, category is the root word. Categorize, R-I-Z-E or R-I-S-E, becomes the adjective form. And this one is categorically, adverb form. Okay, so many adverbs are coming in the exam in this particular month, and some of the words which have appeared in the exam a long time back, again they are seen in the exam question, so I have put some of them in this video. Be ready with your pen and paper or your keypad to start typing. The first one is phenomenon. Phenomenon. Okay, many words can come out of it. Phenomenon, phenomena, phenomenal. The first portion, the first part is exactly the same, only the last part changes. The second one is insufficient, something which is not sufficient for you. And don't worry, we'll do the questions in the end. Like always, we'll do some questions, and if you learn these words, you will be able to understand those questions and get full marks. The third one is enrollment. Enrollment. The fourth one is, again, a repeat word from the past, coalition. Coalition, like joining hands to form a government. Coalition government. Coalition. Not collision, like an accident. No. Coalition. Collision and collision. Sound is a little different. The next one is coaching. What I am providing to you. Coaching. I am the coach, and then I am providing coaching. The sixth one is inaccurate. Very easy if you already know the word accurate. Inaccurate. Something that is not accurate. The seventh one is speculate. Speculate means theorize, hypothesize, just forming wild idea. Guessing, basically. Speculate. Speculate is the root word. Speculation will become the noun form. Speculative will become the adjective form. Speculatively will become the adverb form. The eighth one is prescribing, something that is done by the doctors. You see, I am giving you all the word variations so that with one word, even if you see any variations, you are able to solve those questions. The ninth one is profession. What is your profession? What is your job? That is what profession means. Profession, professional, professionally, again those words sprout of it. And the last one is encouraging. Encouraging. Okay, so let's look at the spellings now. The first one was phenomenon. Phenomenon. If I put a phenomena, just A, instead of on, it becomes phenomena. Or if I put another L, it becomes phenomenal. See, the first part remains the same. Phe, P-H-E, phe, like phone, P-H. Nom and none, phenomenon. Just break it down into syllables, it will become simpler even if you don't know the word. Just by listening to the sound, you can guess the correct spelling. The next one is insufficient with a double F. Sufficient. A little stress is put on F, that's why there is double F there. Sufficient, insufficient. Okay, that's how you spell it. The next one is enrollment, again with a double L. Enrollment. Should be easy if you just break it down. Coalition, there's no sound of A here, but there is an A. So actually, if you say it very, very slowly, it should sound something like coalition. But when you speak it in normal, or even when the native speakers are speaking, they will just say coalition. Very, very slight sound. You can't even hear it of A. So coalition, you know, and A is also required, coalition. The next one is similar in the first part, coaching. Coach-ing in the ing form, verb ing form. And this one, inaccurate, again has a double C, inaccurate. See, again, a little stress is put on C, and that's why double C is used there. Inaccurate. Break it down, you should still be able to get the spelling. And this one I was talking about, wild idea, guessing, speculate, speculate. Speculation in the noun form, speculative in the adjective form. So if I put IVE, it becomes the adjective form, speculative and speculatively. Prescribing, prescribing. Prescribe is the root word, which is again a verb, and ing is in the continuous form, prescribing. Profession, profession. Again, little stress on S, so that's why we have a double S, profession. Professional will require A and L in the end. Encouraging. Encourage is the root word. This one again is in the ing form. So this particular slide has more ing words. Encouraging. Encouraging. Encourage is a very common word. I keep encouraging you to learn English techniques and be successful in your exam. Okay, next set of words. So be ready with your pen and paper or your keypads or your keyboards. First one is complained. Complained, as if you have complained about something in the past tense. The second one is fractures. Listen closely, fractures, S sound in the end. It's plural. When you break your hand or a bone, it's called fracture. Fractures, multiple fractures, plural. So listen closely always. Third one is fictional. Fictional. Fiction is the root word, fictional becomes the adjective form. What does it mean? Something imaginary, not real. Fourth one is promptly. Prompt, promptly. When you reply to something very, very soon, very, very quickly, promptly. The fifth one is horizontal. So there are two words. Horizontal means flat line and vertical means in this direction. Horizontal, vertical. So this word was horizontal. It's a long word. Try to get it right. The sixth one is convincing. So convincing is a verb. I'm trying to convince you. So that's the root word, convincing. The seventh one is again a repeat word from 6 to 7 months back. Again, this word is appearing in the exam. Terminus. Terminus. Eighth one is colossal. Colossal, on a large scale. The ninth one is archaeologists. Archaeologists. Okay. So again, in the end, there is a sound. I will not say it this time. If you listen properly, you will have got it. And the last one is beleaguered. Again, a repeat word from many, many months back. But again, this question has started appearing. So that means the Pearson exam is taking the questions out again from their previous pool. Beleaguered. That's why I keep telling you that always look at the spelling that have appeared in the last 6 months. All the videos that I have made on spellings. You should be thorough with all of them. So if any of them comes, you can easily get it. 10th one was beleaguered. Beleaguered. That's a difficult one. If you're not sure about it, you will not get it. That's why I put these words in the video so that you learn about it. Okay, let's look at the spellings now. The first one was complained, complained, ed. Not ending with e. Complain is the root word till here, and then you put ed to put it in the past tense. Fractures. Okay, s was there. Fractures. Fracture, like future. Nature. So chur is no ch here, tura. And this one was fictional. Fictional. Next one was easy. Promptly. Promptly. This one was a little tricky. Horizontal. Horizontal with a z. No j there. No g there. Horizontal. And this one convincing. 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 The sound is little different. Not like con. Not convince. Convincing. Okay. Convince with an e over here is the root word. Convince. And when you put it in the ing form, you remove the e and put the ing. I've shared this spelling trick with you before. The next one was easy to understand. The spelling is easy to guess. Terminus. Terminus. This one was a little difficult. Colossal. Okay, little stress on s when we are speaking about it. Colossal. So that's how we spell it. Archaeologist is people who dig the past, find out the historical things. Archaeologists. This one is a little tricky. If you are not aware of it, please learn it. And the last one, very recently appeared in the exam for one of the students. Beleaguered. Beleaguered. Not red. Beleaguered. Okay. Beleaguer. Beleaguer. Ed. Beleaguered in the past tense. Okay, now it's time to look at the last set of words. 31 to 40 words. I am sure that you are gaining your marks more and more when you are watching these videos. You are learning from the previous words as well. The techniques you need to learn so that you amplify the success rate of getting the correct word in the exam. And then you only need to work on your listening skills so that you understand the word what was spoken and then you write it down. Okay, be ready. First one is predicament. Predicament. Second one is a biological term. Macromolecular. Macromolecular. It could be nanomolecular, macromolecular. So that was the word. The third one is contentions. Okay, it's a noun, but again listen to the sound in the end. Contentions. Fourth one is mitigation, again in the noun form. Mitigating something, negating the effects of something, mitigation. So if you are weak in spellings, how do you mitigate it? By improving the spelling techniques. The fifth one is easy, approach. Approach, approachable, approaching, all words come out of this. The sixth one is consideration. Consideration. Consider is the root word, consideration is in the noun form. So expand consider if you already know the meaning, the spellings. The seventh one is novelists. Novelists, people who write novels. Novelists. The eighth one is untapped. Untapped. Untapped potential of someone. Someone who has not been recognized yet. Untapped. The ninth one is conflicting. Okay, in the root verb form it is called as conflict. But when you say it in the ing form, you will say conflicting. Or some people still say conflicting. The 10th one is collaborative. When you work together with someone, collaborative. Collaborative in the adjective form. Collaboration is in the noun form. Collaborate is in the verb form. Okay, let's look at the spellings now. I'm hoping that you have got most of it right, even though some of them were difficult. I understand that. but we are all learning here, right? So even if you don't get all of them right, learn it properly. And next time when you see it or hear it, get it 100% right. So the first one was predicament. This one, macromolecular. The third one was easy, contentions. It was a plural. Mitigation, again noun form. Approach was very easy, it's a very common word with a double P, approach. Consideration, see, Asian, you just add it in the end. If you already know the spelling of consideration. Novelists, there was an S sound in the end, again suggesting you that you have to put a plural there. Now grammar can also help you to identify whether some of the words are plural or not. You remember the concept, singular subject, plural verb, plural subject, singular verb. That rule you can apply to double check your answers, because you can't use any extra words. Untapped has a double P, untapped. Okay, there is a slight stress on P sound there, untapped. Conflicting, conflict is the root word conflict, and you just put ing. And collaborate has a double L here, collaborative, collaboration, you just change it in the end, or you can say collaboratively in the adverb form. So okay, we have done 40 words. I am hoping all of you, even if you have not managed to get 30 to 35 scores, then you have to work a little harder on your spellings, little tougher, be a little tougher on yourself to prepare yourself stronger. Spellings is the key in the exam. In other areas as well, spelling impacts a lot of your writing scores. Why? Because when you make wrong spellings, the keywords are not recognized by the AI and they don't give you marks for content, vocabulary. Many areas are compromised. Okay, time for questions. Now you see, this is the first passage. I'll play the audio for you. And be careful over here, the blanks are really close, so you still need to keep your eyes on the screen. Just scribble it down quickly, move on to the next one, or at least remember this one while you are still writing this one down. There is a little gap in this area. You still need to roll your eyes to keep following the text while you are scribbling the next one, and by the time it reaches here, you should have already noted down both of these. So just be careful about these scenarios where the blanks are really close. Okay, let's play the question now.
Have you ever wanted to turn down the volume at a deafening concert or noisy bar? Envy the whale. A new study finds that toothed whales can reduce their own auditory sensitivity when they expect a loud sound. The work is presented at this week's Acoustics 2012 meeting. Whales and dolphins rely on their responsive hearing to interpret returning echolocation clicks. Previous research suggested that these marine mammals could dull their hearing before uttering outgoing echolocation clicks, which are very loud. Could they use the same coping mechanism for external noises? To find out, researchers trained a false killer whale that a loud noise would always follow a brief warning signal. Then, they attached suction cup sensors to the outside of the whale's head and played the signal. The sensors measured brainwaves that indicated the whale did reduce its hearing sensitivity in expectation of a clamor. The researchers hope to test other species as well. Loud noises from ships can disturb whales. To accommodate marine life, perhaps vessels could emit signals before making a ruckus, warning whales to tune us out.
Alright, the audio is over. I hope you got all of them right. The first one was a little quicker. But yeah, sometimes they can change the questions, they can change the words. Same passage, they will change some other words. Let's say responsive can also appear to you. So just go through the questions as well. If you are a YouTube Priority member or a VIP member, you will have access to the prediction files as well. You will see all these questions there, the latest ones. And these have appeared in this month and in the previous months. So these were the answers. So the first one was concert. The second one was coping mechanism for external noises, measured brain waves, expectation of a clamor, and this one was marine life. You see, coping mechanism, Adjective and noun combination, external noises, adjective and noun combination, grammar is still there. And this one was measured, past tense. Alright, let's look at the next question. This one was a lengthy one. The next one is not so lengthy, but still 1, 2, 3, 4 blanks here. Be ready.
It is about 100 years since that great Canadian-born physician Sir William Osler, Regius Professor of Medicine in Oxford, complained about the increasing influence of the pharmaceutical industry on the medical profession. He would be turning in his grave at the way the industry now dominates doctors' prescribing habits. It does this not only by direct and indirect pressure on the doctors themselves, but also by encouraging the public to ask for scripts.
Alright, so this one was a little faster audio, but I'm sure we have done these words in this video. And if you understand those words now, you can get the spellings right. The first one was complaint. The second one was profession. The third one was doctor prescribing, what I told you. Encouraging, right? And the previous ones also, we did a lot of words in today's video. So we keep doing these words again and again, different words, the new words, the previous questions again which repeated. We analyze that and give you all these questions. So that's how you become successful in the exam, by mastering all these spelling techniques, the spellings, the most repeated ones. You can also download, there will be a PDF file for this slide that we just discussed. Just below the description, you will be able to download this list. And as I told you before, there are two types of memberships we offer. It's a very, very important part of your preparation. Very little cost associated with YouTube Priority, where you get access to the latest prediction file. All modules, PT Core, PT Academic, all important modules, right? All the questions that have come repeatedly in the exam in the latest months. And in the VIP, as I told you before, you get the spellings list, you get the vocabulary list, you get the prediction file, you get the templates, and exclusive videos as well. So you get a lot more benefits for what you pay. And if nothing is working for you, then you do WhatsApp us, where we can provide live classes to you and help you succeed in a more personalized manner. And if you have not watched the video that we made, how to get 90 in the listening module, please do go and watch them. And there is a spelling and vocabulary playlist as well that you have to repeatedly watch and master it. Keep watching Edutrainex, and I'll soon be back with another super informative video on PD topics. See you soon.